tomorrow night is supposed to be the launch of Mike Lindell's 3-day derpathon about the derp state, and he was going to 96 hours of live streaming, no stops, basically just to ruin everyone's Thanksgiving. And apparently there may be a minor snag. I'm sorry to. Now, I wasn't planning on covering this thing because I have a life and a child and loved ones and a joyous, optimistic view of life, and Black Friday is coming up, so I've got to make lists of things that people want, and then of course there's Cyber Monday and Giving Tuesday and Hump Days with Hal, which I think is a good follow-up, quite frankly, and might exhaust you. But the derp state is doing their they're derpity derping, and it's terrible. It's nothing short of horrific. Now when we when we go to this, it starts off with a dark screen. Now I know it's just ominous. Look at this. I'm afraid. You're afraid. We're all afraid. And the title of this one is Lindell, Suspicious Activity Happening with AGs. Also, the same title below. 1,000 rumbles on this thing, kids. This is getting the kick up. This is getting the moolah. This is high quality programming. So we shall see what we shall see. I'm nervous. You're nervous. It's something suspicious. Strange things are afoot at the Circle K, my friend.
Hello, everyone. I'm here to...
Oh, God. Oh, it's happy. Oh, goodness. Oh, hi, everybody. Oh, hello. Hello. I'm sorry. I should probably... How do I say the... Nope, that's not it. It's, this one. Hello. Oh, we both got we've got a lopsided mustache there. Yeah. Go ahead and tell them. It's not gonna, come on. Don't, just say it. Say whatever's worrying you. Yeah? Okay.
announce the 96-hour live stream event on frankspeech.com. This is going to be historic. We're going to call it the Thanksathon. It's going to go from 12 a.m.
I think that's a mistake. I'm going to have to tell you right now. I think that should be called the Frankathon. For Frank's speech there, you betcha, for sure. Yeah. Call it the Thank-a-Frankathon. The Frankfurtathon. That's a fantastic. Come on now.
Thanksgiving morning to midnight on Sunday, November 28th.
Do I have to stay on the whole time? Because I got to go out and do an inventory of the darn cars. And I can't be out there the whole time. Your friend there doesn't talk very much. So, yeah, we'll be there for a good portion of the Tankathon.
We're going to unpack the historic U.S. Supreme Court complaint on the 2020 election. And we're also going to be taking apart the biggest crime in history.
Oh, D.B. Cooper. Yeah, find out where that fella went, eh? Or perhaps if you could, look into what in the world is a credit default swap. It sounds like 3-card Monty to me, I'm not going to lie.
2020 election. We'll be posting the schedule here on frankspeech.com, so keep checking back. This is going to be 96 hours of thanks, hope, and information that we're all going to need to get our country.
Well, you know, thanks and hope. I mean, obviously, while we're upset about the fact that we lost the country, you know, last year, and it's all, you know, it's depressing. Not a lot to give thanks about. I mean, if you're a Biden fan, obviously, you're jumping through your goddamn shirt. But no.
Back. You can all do your part right now and let everyone you know to go to frankspeech.com.
Oh, I'm telling them. Don't. Well, not that exactly. I'm telling them to go to fwank.com, FWANQ.com, and subscribe there to help me out with my show. You know, because nobody's going to watch your stuff if they don't watch my stuff, because I'm the only person dumb enough to carry your stuff. But I'm glad to do it. By the way, can I borrow your razor? I think I missed a spot.
And watch this 96-hour thanks-a-thon. Thank you.
96 hours. To paraphrase a great American, I don't even want to do anything that feels good for 96 hours.
And God bless.
Oh, it's so good that he had him on. Oh, dear Lord. This isn't an after picture, is it? Mike Pillow's not looking very well. Look at that. And he's got a little sign up there with his own quote on it. Yeah, it says, there are no conspiracies, but there are no coincidences. Which is not only logically, philosophically, and mathematically incorrect, it draws too much attention to the word no. But that doesn't matter.
Okay, Mike Lindell joins us now. Mike,
I know my mustache is lopsided. Cut me some slack. Here, would you rather, hold on, something like this? Is that better? At least it's even. Now I look like donut operator, don't I? Tell you what, we'll split the difference. We'll split the difference between Mike Lindell and what I would assume is Steve Bannon's back hair. How about that? Does that work for you? Good Lord. I'm just saying, ladies, it's something to tug on. Don't be afraid. Just listen here. Come on. It's this. I'd love to stick around, but I've got some pillaging to do later in the afternoon. You got to schedule these things. Villages won't pillage themselves. Okay. All right. Back to abnormal.
my guys are over at the Supreme Court waiting for the drop off. Where do we stand? I know you're flying around. Every time I talk to you, you're in a different.
Yeah, they're your guys are. They're going to be at the Supreme Court. How long are they going to be there? Because I mean, I hope they like sticking their thumb up their own ass, because that's pretty much the best. Oh, Regina, thank you so much. That's lovely. Look at that. And Robert, bless you for the Venmos. I'm still talking with a Canadian / Minnesota accent.
State talking to officials. Can you give us an update of where do we stand? You've got the 96 hour that starts, I think, Wednesday night, goes all the way through the weekend. You're going to unpack the complaint, I think, on Thanksgiving Day itself at noon Eastern.
Yeah, it's a great time for it. Yeah, on Thanksgiving Day, while families are gathering and trying to bond as human beings. Never has there been a better time to unpack a bullshit, 6-time tried, stupid argument of using evidence you pulled out of your rectum and just try to wreck everyone's fucking holiday by getting the one family lunatic to put, instead of putting down his goddamn device, joining the family for once and trying to balance this shit out. You're gonna have everybody there's gonna be Thanksgiving, like one guest per 9 households barricading themselves in a fucking garage.
11 o'clock Central will be right at the end of the War Room Thanksgiving Day special. We got all that. Can you just get people up to date? Because
the War Room Thanksgiving Day special. The War Room Thanksgiving Day. The War Room Thanksgiving Day. These pricks.
A different location 5 times.
You know, it's wait till you see the War Room Christmas special. Nothing celebrates the life of Jesus Christ like the word war room.
Hey, where do we stand with getting buy-in on this?
Yeah, and I had a quick setup here to give you an update. We're
is that why you have shitty audio and no lights in your chiropractor's lobby again?
Around the last couple of days, it's been very chaotic. If getting at 0 hour, you're getting these HEs.
0 hour. Oh shit. Steve Bannon's military lingo is spreading.
To sign up and get this out there. But we do have a full copy of the complaint with any of the.
Oh, really? You have a full copy of your own complaint? Where'd you find it? eBay? You're supposed to have a copy of your own fucking complaint. It's yours.
Changes that they needed, and we're going to have a great update for you. I'd like to come back on at 5 o'clock.
Yeah. You know what? I really don't have anything right now. I'm kind of talking out of my butthole. So if you could, can I come back later? Because in all seriousness, hold on one second. In all seriousness, I do have, it's the entirety of the complaint is, I mean, honestly speaking, it's a winner. I can see this is gonna go 9-0. There is no question. This is absolutely true. Everything in it, I've read it myself. And so I don't want anybody to think that this is like all the other times. I'm exciting the ladies. I apologize. That's not right.
But this is kind of this is historic. I've seen the complaint. It is it is epic. That's all I can say.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's got an appendix in the end of it where you can learn to speak Elven. It's downright Tolkien, and it's
epic. I'm very excited. I'm very excited for the changes that they wanted in it. It's their.
Yeah, they wanted some changes, did they? Let me guess. Spell check? Did that come up?
This is the Attorney General's. This is the state's complaint against the U.S. government. So we're working very hard.
Yeah, this looks like dude, you look totally wound up. I can see you're excited. I can see that, everything where I've obviously taken a giant shit on everything you've produced before. I can tell I'm going to have a hard time with this one because obviously you've got total faith in the quality of this endeavor. Who can miss that? I mean, look at how forcefully and clearly you're speaking with an awareness of facts and content. Look at how you know that it's going to play out the way you want it to play out. And that you have no fear whatsoever because not only do you have faith in the facts, but also something about you being religious that also gives you something.
I told people yesterday.
Let me ask, but certainly come on at 5. You have an open invitation always to come on here, particularly on this issue that's so central to the 3 November movement. Remember, this is Mike Lindell's.
The 3 November movement. Yeah, by the way, just in case you don't know, the 3 November movement is every year we on the left and in the liberal circles will eat a giant meal on the 2nd, take a giant shit on the 3rd, and ceremoniously flush the Trump presidency away. It's a true holiday.
Air game as other people go through the ground game.
The air game and the ground game. Is this signal or noise? I forget. Is that a Navy term or?
But here's the thing: is that, and you're going to lay out the complaint itself on Thursday, so people will be able to see that. And of course, that'll lead to many great Thanksgiving dinners for sure late in the afternoon. There's now people.
Nobody's going to watch it.
Have the ability to argue with their favorite uncle or favorite cousin, who maybe is not a Trump supporter. So. But by the way, we know.
Hey, asshole. No, the odd person out in this whole endeavor that might be watching this shit is the cousin or the uncle. The rest of the family is going to be like hugging and eating stuffing. You divisive fuck.
From Richard Barris's polling, there ain't many of them, and there's not a lot that are going to step forward. Only 30% of independents in this nation approve of Joe Biden. That's historic. And by the way, that's in the margin of error. It's somewhere we've said.
Yeah, only 30. It was 13% when you said it yesterday. Now it's 30%. That's weird, Steve.
Day one, we can get that number to the 20, which is historic. 30 is historic, but 20 is mega historic. We're going to get it there.
Yeah.
But
Good luck with that.
is it, do you think that, and I won't call it an artificial deadline because I know you're trying to herd cats, right, with this complaint. But is it the deadline? Is it the deadline itself?
Yeah. That's exactly what's happening. I mean,
just walk us through the process because people are kind of on tenterhooks about how this rolls.
I'm definitely. The date I put in there. Obviously, this is their complaint. I put this in because I wanted to. Yeah. I wanted to put pressure on there to have the complaint, so we could go through it piece by piece. And I put this date on it. Now I got many AGs yesterday. I was on the phone with 4 of them yesterday, and 4. Some of them have so much going on right now that last Friday they put out. They gave them till today. To fighting these mandates where kids had to take the vaccine, and that was in many states out there. That was very.
So they're, I see. So they're busy doing AG stuff. I see. So you were talking to them on the phone, and they had to go. Nice. Hey there, Shet Pants. How are you? He was on hold with 4 AGs at the same time. And oddly enough, they all had the same, the same hold music. All of them. It was all Lee Greenwood. It was so reassuring.
Public on Friday. You have a lot of things that are happening out there very suspiciously, almost trying to slow these guys down. And but we'll have.
Oh goodness! Well, tell us about that. What's slowing them down? Why would they slow down? And now is not the time to slow down around the holidays.
But, it is kind of like herding cats. You have different ones at different levels. Well, I do have a couple, which I don't want to announce right now, that said straight up, we're not going to do it. And
don't announce those guys because people will get the impression that all of them told you that. Now. Hold on. This dickhead was on hold with, he was talking to 4. You think the 4 he called that actually took his call were Democrats for one? These are Republicans. All of them are Republicans that he was talking to. And I guarantee 3 out of 4 of them said, fuck that. And the 4th one was like, dude, I can't, I got real shit to do. I can't, this doesn't happen. No.
It's a shame. And we're going to have a great way for you to reach out to your own state AG. In fact,
they're called death threats. Jesus Christ.
Steve, I'm going to have that up by 5 o'clock. I'm going to actually have a full copy. I'm hearing that we'll have a full copy of the complaint, and we'll be allowed to get parts of it out there where you'll have the AGs, your AG right on there.
Fucko, you can publicize any aspect of a complaint you're filing with the goddamn Supreme Court. It's public record. Yeah. Hold on. Hello? Yeah. I'd like to talk to my AG right now. Yeah. Well, not my AG, because my AG isn't. I need to talk. Yeah. Oklahoma. Yeah. Well, he's supposed to be on our side, and he's not. Well, I don't know why he's not. He's just not. Well, I don't know why he's not. He's just not. Well, I'll hold. Son of a, this is just not polite. They put me on hold again. It's the 4th one today. It's terrible. Where at least I know I'm free and I'm proud to be an American. It's a good hold song, but I don't need to spend all day on this. This is, hello. When it goes, and a lady says, if you'd like to make a call, please. It's a weird accent. I can't understand what she's saying. But if she says that, I'll try another one. So stupid.
You can email your own AG because there are states, a couple that are very disturbing, that they gave no reason. We don't want to.
Yeah, I'm. Who thinks? Oh shit! Now I've jumped it and it's Rumble, so I can't jump back a second. Who thinks he says they gave no reason, and he's about to explain that their reason was there's no reason for this.
Right on there where you can email your own AG because there are states, a couple that are very disturbing, that they gave no reason. We don't want a part of this. We don't want to help save our country.
Is that what they said? Is that what you said? This is honey. No, stop it. The kettle's whistling. I can't hear. This is the fifth one that's told me they don't want to help our country. Yeah, they said it. They said those words in that order. It's shameful. I mean, they were speaking Russian. The numbers he gave me are weird. They bounced through Europe, I think. They don't want to help our country. Get fucked. That's what the Republican AGs of the states that actually took your call said.
They didn't say that outright,
hey,
but
moms.
I mean, what else would it be? I don't get it.
I have a good idea. Mike, if you don't mind. Because they know you're full of shit. That's why. See, they have access to the FBI, and they have assistants and people who work around them that will watch this shit because they get calls about it and have to go home at night and watch this fucking thing and sit there and go, oh shit, all right, he said this and this and this. Probably most of it's not going to come up. We've heard these 2 points before. We'll probably address it if somebody, threatens us or some shit, but that's basically where we are.
Okay, so we'll have you back at 5. We can put the complaint, but on Thursday, because the complaint's quite voluminous and it's going to need lawyers to kind of walk people through, you're going to have a...
Is it now? How about this? I've been pretty good lately at walking people through legal issues. It's amazing, if I do say so my damn self. Why don't you post it on Frank's Speech and I'll walk people through it, you lazy fuck.
Team to walk people through this on Thursday?
We're going to have a team of lawyers right after your show, and we want everybody on the War Room to see everybody out there. You guys need to spread this far and wide.
Mario, I am not flirting with people you don't get to have her, you can't just do requests. I'm not Pris in Blade Runner. 6-hour
thanks-a-thon we're having. This is so important that we get eyes on this, everybody. We have to get eyes.
Yeah, it's so important that you said you have a copy, and then you just said you don't, and you said you're going to walk people through parts of it and not post the fucking thing, even though once it's filed, it would be legally available to anyone because it's on the fucking Supreme Court docket. Release the fucking thing.
This, because if this case, even if if it gets out today or tomorrow or whenever it's filed, nobody, they're not going to talk about it. And Fox, these outlets are not going to talk about it. They're going to chat silence. So we need you, everybody out there, to see.
Yeah, they're gonna go Fox on you. Yeah, they'll tell you to go Fox yourself and tell you to get foxed and say, Fox in hell, what are you doing here?
And we need to get, to push, to just keep pushing them. We will go through it. We'll have a team of lawyers, some that were involved in the writing of it, some that weren't, and go piece by piece. It'll take, I don't know how long it'll take, as long as it takes on Thanksgiving. And we're also on Thanksgiving. Remember, we're going to take everybody back in time from before the 2020 election.
Oh my God, he's John Tinton.
Then you missed something out there. What did I miss? You won't believe it. I've been going through the timeline, Steve, and the things that came, the stuff that came out back then that they didn't want you to hear or see.
Yeah.
It's just
they didn't want you to see stuff like the fact that the election was fine. That was the one thing that they were trying to hide from you. They want you to be suspicious of something that's not suspicious.
All I can say is that's the only word I can say is, why wasn't the public made aware of this? Where was...
Hey, fucko, make people aware of it. Post shit. I've watched all of this asshole stuff. This is embarrassing. Post it. I don't have time for this shit. I don't need your lawyers to tell me what you think it means or what you want it to be mean. I don't need them trying to talk while Mike Lindell sits across a fucking table from them. And seriously, we've all watched this shit. The lawyer's going to be talking and Mike's going to be going, but this is going to be the day, the greatest day in our country. And Jesus, this is where we all in faith in God and we're all going to, and because the law and because 9-0, and they were like, we just let the lawyers fucking talk. No, but because this is really important. It's epic for our country because these people are trying to take they're lying about they won't even show and they won't even, nobody got the $5 million, even though I changed the rules mid-game. But, like, will you just shut the fuck up and let the goddamn lawyers talk? I am letting them talk, but I just want to say a couple of things about it being fucking, this is the truth. And the truth will set you, on your knees or something. I don't remember shit.
Fox, where was our news outlet?
You don't have news outlets, fucko. You don't have news outlets. And if you think you do, if that's your news outlet, it's not a news outlet. Seriously. If you can say, I get my news from blah, 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 you're not getting news.
Mike, we'll see you back here at 5 o'clock. I know you got other meetings with these AGs today.
Yeah, he's got a lot to work on. You can tell by the look in his eyes. This is a man who has someplace to be. Oh yeah, he's still hurting from the Fox thing. 1.21 gigawatts. Yeah, so I don't know if there's a 5 o'clock follow-up of this shit. If he's live on there again, I'm going to have to, shit, now I got to go. No, I bet it is. I bet there is. Son of a... Right? I mean, I've got plenty of other stuff to show, but shit. Just... Hold on. More room. Let's see. This is live.
America's voice and the war.
Hold on. Shut up. Hold on. It's loading on this thing. Freedom, America. Real America's voice, join us, real changing stuff we're talking about. And there's a map where we're gonna bomb San Diego. We're broadcasting from the desert somewhere between Southern California and Nevada. Shit, they're targeting me, guys. We're gonna be in all these places. Oh, this is the stations he's on. Where are all the things? Okay, yeah, and then you can get to... Oh, it's... David, there he is. David, how you doing, you dipshit? Go, just jump ahead. Shit. Yeah. Let's see.
Authorities in Southern California want to find those who grabbed and dashed with cash out of an armored truck last Friday. It's first up in our Daily 5.
Do they? I thought we'd legalized all crime in California. I didn't even know there was a rule about this.
Money bags fell out of an armored truck on the I-5 in Carlsbad late last week. Drivers just stopped along the busy highway.
Sorry, money bags fell out of an arm. Oh, well, criminality being what it is. Gary, did you put these? I swear to Jesus, man. How many bags did we have in? Have you seen Groundhog Day? I'm just saying. Remember when he walks up and says, let's fix your bra. And the drops, can I get a roll of quarters? And then they drop them and you just walk up and walk away with the thing. And of course, there's going to be a big pointy plane. Spike Aerospace, a good story. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And I don't need this shit. Okay, so Lindell, suspicious activity.
As you continue to herd cats, thank you very much for joining us here in the War Room.
As you continue to herd cats. Remember, these are Republican AGs. Yeah. Here's hoping everybody makes it safely back from travels. Agreed. Mm-hmm. Theft, no karma. Why would it be karma? You don't even know where the money's coming from or where it's going. I mean, it's insured, but these guys are, the dudes who drive those trucks are transport. They're responsible for that shit. It's not like you're stealing it from the man. I mean, they could be picking money up and bringing it literally so banks have cash on hand for people for the holidays to buy stuff with actual food. Yeah. We're going to print money. There we go. Hold on.
See you back here at 5 o'clock. I know you got other meetings with these AGs today. So as you continue to herd cats, thank you very much for joining us here in the War Room.
Yeah. Thanks, Steve. God bless everyone.
So the complaint is quite detailed, and we're going to make sure everybody gets a chance.
Oh, is it? The complaint you haven't seen, that he hasn't seen, that he said he has a copy of, that he doesn't have a copy of, but it's epic. The fuck? Honest to God, people.
Go through the entire thing as Mike Lindell rounds up the AGs. They're going to be at the tip of the spear of this as they file it.
The tip of the spear. Fuck off of this tip of the spear and a signal, not noise. And we got air attack and the ground attack, and he's the leader. He's the general in charge of herding cats. Get the fuck out of here. This, like, Steve Bannon, just like chintzy, semi-militaristic bullshit. Am I the only person that finds that aggravating and like stolen valor bullshit? War Room, what a dick. All right, so we will check in and see if Mike Lindell comes back. I need to see that. How the complaint is up on Frank's speech. Excellent. Hold on. That's awesome. Wait, let's see. Where is it? Let's see. Well, hold on. He's live on here. Hold on. Sorry, we'll get back to other bullshit later.
Pressured. Yeah, pressured would be the word. And there's a lot of ones that said if we, it's mostly a time thing, I think, right now. But
by the way, real quality mic work there, Mike Lindell. I'm glad you're giving Brandon all that fucking money to get you the best gear available.
That are sitting there, and some that absolutely said, we're not going to do it. And these aren't Democrat ones.
Not going to do it.
The ones that said a few of these. So what we have for all of you up there, I'm going to ask you for
what I say, Republicans.
For help today, go to frankspeech.com. You can do it right after the show here if you want, or you can do it now. Scroll down to Help Save Our Country, and you click on that, and you're going to see the whole Supreme Court case. It's all laid out there, the whole complaint.
There it is.
And you can email. It's real easy. You click it, email your Attorney General. You'll put your state in. You'll be able to.
Well, hold on. This is the fix2021st.com. That's where it takes us.
Hello, everyone. It's finally November 23rd, 2021. What's special about this day? Well, this is the day that the Supreme
Court is what?
Court complaint of the election crimes of 2020 were to be filed. Well,
were to be filed. Were to be.
Lawyers have worked hard on this complaint for months to make it the best it
Yes, worked hard on it. It beats the shit out of working smart any day.
be. which, by the way, is posted right here. We have the whole complaint. We have a copy of it. It's awesome. And also, for months now, I've been going around meeting with the states, especially the attorneys general. They're the ones that need to make the decision to sign this complaint or not. Now, things have come up. We had 3 weeks ago, they came out, the mandatory vaccine. They've been fighting that.
Yeah.
A lot of these attorneys general have. Just last Friday, I'll give an example. They came up with that children were going to have to take shots. They were out there. They had to have a briefing in today on the 23rd. So I got calls by me.
Today, they had to? I mean, they could have taken this. Oh, it doesn't have a number yet. Original. I agree. Bill of complaint. Plaintiff, the United States of America. We're fucking suing the country. State of insert your state. Does confusion count, Mike? I'm going to have to bring it. Hold on. I'm going to need to bring in a legal expert to go through this. We can't just, insist that this is going to be just functioning this way. I'm glad to be here. I'm attorney at large. Ficus, call me. Hello. Welcome, everybody. I'm going to walk you through it. And, some people fear things like mumbo jumbo, but not me. Don't you worry, buddy. Let me tell you right now. This is, boy, let's see. Bill of complaint. My complaint is Trump lost. Numero uno. Oh, well, they got a table of contents. This is very professional. I'm going to blow this up a little bit so we can see it. Look at that. Table of exhibits. There's a table of exhibits. Is there a buffet as well? Come on. Okay. Introduction. Everybody skips that. Nature of the action. That was, interestingly enough, that was the name of the sex manual my uncle, daddy, brother's son read before I was born. Nature of the jurisdiction and venue, wherever, honestly. Sovereign immunity does not bar this action. Plaintiff's state lacks an alternative remedy for this action is timely. It sure as shit is, man. It's a year and 18 days after the election. This is good a time as any. Come on. And then electronic votes are inherently vulnerable to hacking and manipulation. Yes, they are. Especially if they're hooked up to the internet and you can get brazers on there. Most people do a Pornhub reference, and I'm going old school. State of Arizona's electoral votes were unlawfully certified and counted. You don't have to tell me. I drove through that state once. I got a worst sunburn of my life. Never try to fix a spare tire with a flat tire with beef jerky. Don't do it. It is not a sufficient patch. Let's see. Scroll through and see. Take a look at this. Georgia's use. Yeah, we don't like Georgia. Michigan, stupid Michigan. Pennsylvania's a bunch of shit. Look at that. Except Pennsylvania. That's a nice area. I like going down there, man. Come on, buddy. State of Wisconsin's electoral. Wisconsin, I don't like that place anymore. Talk about a war on Christmas. Oh, no. Electors cause, due process, guarantee clause, take care clause. Take care. See you later, clause. Goodbye, Santa Claus. Good evening. Prayer for relief. The prayer for relief is so good. Table of exhibits. Memo from John Ratcliffe, Director of National Intelligence, views on intelligence community. Letter from Pamela Carter, David Principal, Deborah Dale, and these people. Good Americans. Declaration. Colonel John R. Mills. He's retired, but he's still smart. Declaration of J. Alex Halderman. These are good American 1940 sounding names. Come on. Email Chris Martin. There's a bunch of... Okay, well, let's get to it. Come on, show me. There we go. Can somebody hum the national anthem as I read this? Please. Do it. We are in uncharted territory as a nation the November 2020 election was stolen. Well, the way to jump right at it, right out of the gate. Don't diddle around. Say it. Get right to it. Come on. Our country is divided in a manner not seen in over a century. Just last month, 56% of respondents agreed that it's likely that cheating affected the outcome of the 2020 presidential election, a 5% increase since April 2021. Yeah, and you know what? If we've learned anything about the law and science, is that the general populace's view of reality is more important than reality itself. And I'm proud to be an American. All right. The fault for this deepening divide lies directly with the federal and state public officials who not only abdicated their sworn duty to support and defend the Constitution of the United States, but in many cases actively sought to subvert it. Commies! Filthy, thieving bastards. The justice of this court can no longer ignore what the public blah blah. Revelations 16:12, and then I opened the seventh seal, and he said, of rampant lawlessness by officials in states like Georgia, Michigan, Wisconsin, Arizona, Pennsylvania, collectively the defendant states. Now, some of you may be thinking to yourself, well, shit, this is the same thing we went through last time when the Supreme Court said they don't have standing and told them to fuck off. And you would be right. But that don't mean we can't try again. Thank you, Oliver. Oliver's humming the national anthem while I read this. Oh, look, footnotes. This includes 84% of Republicans, 32% Democrats, 54% of it's Rasmussen. That's trustworthy. Don't worry about it. Vote by mail. Most voters think it will cause more cheat. Oh. Wait a minute. Now, I think maybe people watching this might be thinking that something is screwy right here. That the people who they cite in the poll, when he says people think that there was shenanigans in the election, that the poll they cite was after the election. Apparently not. Look, this might, I don't know if people notice this. Vote by mail, most voters think it will cause more cheating. Well, that could be for lots of reasons. That's not that it did cause more cheating or that they don't trust it after their buddy shit. That might seem a bit, now hold on a second. It has been proven scientifically that there is a reasonable amount of psychics in this country that may skew any poll Rasmussen does in a pinko commie way. So don't let that bother you that they cite a thing before the election that says about how people feel about mail-in voting versus the election as a whole. And people, you might start to think that 84% of Republicans might think that because they know Democrats are going to vote by mail and they want to vote in person, so they don't want Democrats to vote. You might think that, and you might think that 32% of Democrats and 54% of independents might worry that there might be cheating around that cheating might entail not sending their vote in. You might be pulled into some sort of fairyland bullshit on that, but that's not, don't let them fool you. This is not what's being said. This September, it was revealed that election officials in Maricopa County were caught red-handed destroying election records from November 20 in violation of federal law after court rejected some. Well, look, does anybody out there know, and this might be a trick question, does everything you say in something you file half a be true. I can tell you the answer has 2 letters in it. So got you. And then there's a renowned cybersecurity expert, University of Michigan Professor J. Axon, revealed in Georgia federal court that he had conclusively demonstrated that Dominion voting machines used in at least 16 states can be easily hacked to steal votes. Inexplicably, the district court denied his request to strategically unseal his export report, detailing he says now vulnerability for the limited purpose of bringing it to the Cybersecurity Infrastructure Security Agency to attempt to fix these issues before the next election. Professor Osmond also testified Georgia Tech, a defendant in that case, refused to even look at the report or meet with him to go over these dangerous security vulnerabilities. Now, I know what you're thinking. Sure, he made them up in his head, but that don't mean you can't warn you. You know what I mean? Because one time I had this dream that I was being attacked by a giant sea monster, and I was fighting it, and I had to bite it right in the neck and kill it in the dream. And then I woke up and I'd peed the bed and ate my pillow. But luckily, I had a coupon code.
Many attorneys general saying, "Hey, can we?"
Yeah, I want to talk to him. Hold on, let's go back here. Hold on. So let's. This is his readout of this thing. By the way, we'll go over these.
We need more time. We need this. We need that. But there's
assholes. They need more time to do legal shit.
a lot of them out there where I believe people got to them, or they're just plain, they're not with us. They're not with the people.
No, they're just not. They're not with the people. They're not with America. They want to destroy this country. Right-wing Republican attorneys general are vicious, America-hating monsters who are siding with Soros or something.
And so this is what I encourage each and every one of you to do. Could you please, there's a form right here. You go down, you can email the Supreme Court complaint right to the AG, the Attorney General in your state.
They don't have it already? They don't have the copy? Why can't I just send them an email going, look at the thing that Mike sent you? Can I do that? I just don't want to eat up, cell phone gigabytes.
It's all set up for you. Go here, send it in to them. Send in your message that you want
Yes, send in everything. Send that in. Send in the clowns. Send whatever you got. I'm all in on this, Mike. I'm with you. The people are with you. We're all behind you, 100%. Laughing, but we're behind you. We're covering our mouths and
to be on board. We have all 50.
Why'd you switch angles? Is something bad about to happen? By the way, why do you have an Apple laptop? Isn't big tech against you? Isn't Apple woke or some shit? By the way, nice reflective surface. No one taught you how to do a TV studio? God damn it, why can't I? I have nowhere near the amount of money these assholes have. And how is my production that much better? Fucking stitching this thing. Yeah, it's John Wayne Gacy gives his seal of approval to this whole thing.
States on here. So it doesn't matter. This isn't about a Democrat or a Republican.
No. It's about Americans versus whatever the fuck you lunatics are doing.
This is about saving our country, everybody. Please help out. Send an email to your Attorney General now.
Yeah, and, send it in now. Yeah, don't forget. Send it in. Do everything you can. Send it in. Tell him, Mike. Tell him. Tell him to send it in. Nobody, if they don't know, how can they do it? Tell them what to do, Mike. Mike, tell them to send it in so they know what to, and then follow the instructions. I could follow the instructions. Let me tell you what. This is something else. Oh, boy.
You tell everyone you know to watch the 96-hour Thanksathon right here.
Tell everyone you know to watch a 96-hour Thanksathon. 96 hours. Tell everyone you know to watch 96 hours of Mike Lindell talking shit about America starting at midnight tomorrow night. Not during the day, not midday, not through the weekend, starting at noon to noon, where people can kind of brush their teeth and kind of get ready for the day, do a couple of errands, get back in time to do it. No, right as you're about to fucking pass out, welcome to a hell night.
frankspeech.com. We're going to unpack this.
You are not going to unpack anything.
Case, this whole Supreme Court complaint with lawyers that helped write it, and one's opinion over here that haven't seen it yet, or that went through it for the first time and give their opinion on it. It is awesome. Yeah. It is going to be an epic 4 days of it. It's historical.
4 days.
We are also going
to 4 days. 4 days. 4 days. 4 days. Fuck you, 4 days.
Go back in time to what happened to our country. How did we get here? Where are we at, and where are we going?
Well, apparently, you're in what? St. Louis and Kansas City? Where the fuck is that? Anybody know what this one is? I think it's Kansas City, isn't it? Or is it just one picture? Oh, it's the same picture. It is St. Louis, but it's on two different screens. So it's sliced down the middle and... Why are you in St. Louis? What? Did you just leave that up? What?
We have a pathway forward that's so awesome, everybody. That'll be airing on Sunday. And then on Thanksgiving...
Why wouldn't you... Wait. Why the fuck wouldn't you just air it on day one? This is the path forward. If you need to look at the argument, it's posted on the site and people will be talking about it. But this is what you need to do. God, Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's 4 days of Black Friday for Mike Pillow. That's what the fuck this is. This is corralling people into buying pillows and blankets and all kinds of shit as if it's some sort of, patriotic duty.
Thanksgiving Day, we are going to take apart the complaint piece by piece, and we're also going to take you...
No. I'm the guy who will take apart the complaint piece by piece. You are the guy who will cradle its ridiculously shriveled balls everywhere.
Before the 2020 election, we're going to go through all the propaganda, and we're going to silo it out and discredit it and go through a timeline. So thank you all for helping out. Let's help get our country back. God bless you all, and have the best Thanksgiving ever.
Yeah.
Politicized. They should simply...
Dude, hold on. There is nothing in this that makes me... Look at this. And this is the whole site right there. Select your state. Let's see. All right, we'll go to California. Take this on. Build my email. No way. To Rob Bonta. DOJ.ca.gov. Bring the case to the Supreme Court to stop the stolen 2020 election. Dear General, our country cannot move forward with legitimate elections without first fixing the fraud in the November 2020 election. Our state interests and our legal votes must be protected. You can do that. Please bring this case to the Supreme Court to save our state and our country. Fuck off.